All right. Hey, legends. Frazer Brookes here, coming to you live today from Dubai. Hope you are doing absolutely amazing. If you're watching on Instagram, hey to you. Hope you are doing good. And if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, then I hope you are doing good too. For those of you who are watching on Instagram, I can see you. There we are. Someone decides to call me at the worst time in the world. I can see you, and I believe I've flipped my camera so that you can see what everyone else can see on Facebook and Instagram, on Facebook and YouTube as well. But today I'm super excited because I'm going to be talking and I'm going to be sharing about attraction marketing, something that's allowed me to build the brand that I've got, be able to build the brand, the business of my dreams, and have basically generated tens of millions of dollars online for myself, and also helped billions of dollars in the network marketing space as a result of our training. So attraction marketing is amazing, and we're going to go through what have we got? We got to go like the 4 or 5 points to make it happen. I'm going to dive right into it. My goal is to be in and out within 15 minutes. So yeah, and I am going to save this on my Facebook, on my YouTube, and I might save it on the good old Instagram. Let's see. All right, so first thing you need, where's the pen? Mia has stolen the pen. For those of you who are curious, that is Mia's hands, not this one. That one's Svetlana's. She's decided that she likes to put her hands in the photocopier and then photocopy her hands 7 or 8 times. So yeah, there we are. We're dealing with different stuff over here. So number 1. If you want to be able to attract your perfect customer, your perfect team member, your perfect follower, you have to know one thing more than anything else, and that is, who do you want to help? Who do you want to help? Who do you want to help? If you say, I want to help everyone, you end up helping no one, right? You have to be able to know the exact person. Helping women is better than helping everyone. Helping women in their 50s is better than helping everyone. Helping women who love yoga is better than helping everyone. You cannot say that you want to help everyone, because if you try to help everyone, you end up saving no one. That's just the reality of attraction marketing, because you don't know what language you speak. If you try and attract everyone, you start talking in different languages in terms of, like, okay, this language men will relate to, and then this story women will relate to, and then people who love yoga will really love this story, but people who don't like yoga will be like, turned off by that, right? So you have to know who. Now, your who is you. Ta-da! So anyone who goes, I don't know my who, then you don't know yourself. So what are you interested in, and what makes you you? Like, what is your age? Are you married? Do you have kids? How old are your kids? Like, what are your interests? Do you like food? Do you like fashion? Do you like travel? And. And by the way, hey everyone, Rebecca, Debbie, Claire, Tyra, good to see you guys. Tumelo, Tamara, Sidhu, good to see you. All right. So you need to know who you want to help, and your who is you. And the second kind of part of this that I'll share with you is, this is your niche. Sorry for the world's worst circle. I've not been actively building a network marketing business for a long time, as you can probably tell. Active network marketers, the only test you need to give them is draw a circle, and they're like that, with like a compass with their hand, because they've shown the compensation plan a million times. All right, so just kidding. So this is your who. Who. Anything inside of that, great. Anything outside of that, not great. So if your who is women, this is where the conversation with men happens. We don't want that conversation with men. There's absolutely no point. Okay? Now, inside of the who, there are themes. These are the things that you like to talk about. Right? So your who might be women. I want to help women. And I really like yoga, personal development, network marketing, fashion, dogs, and yoga. Right? So those are the things you talk about. And then inside of the themes, you have different stories that make up why you like it, what the benefits are, the people in your life, the who in your life. So these are the stories. How I got started in network marketing, why I joined network marketing, what are the benefits of network marketing, who got me involved in network marketing, whose story did I hear that changed everything for me in network marketing. And that then creates your content. Because if you want to attract your ideal customer, your ideal team member, your ideal follower, you have to know who you want to attract. You've got to know, you've obviously got to talk about things that you want to talk about, and then you've got to talk about stories. Because social media is a storytelling platform. If you tell stories, you win. If you don't, if you're not telling stories, you're telling sales pitches. And if you're telling sales pitches for too often, you're not going to attract, you're going to repel. Right? Stories attract, sales repel. Doesn't mean you can't talk about sales, but remember, the money's in the messenger. All right, number 2. This is very important. What is your outcome? What is your outcome? This is interesting. You might have a real clear picture of what your who or who your who is. Remember, your who is you. But let's say for this example, women in their 30s, right? Or women 30 plus, or mums, whatever that might be, right? So that is your who. Now, the outcome is one of 3 things. And I know you want it to be all 3, but it can't. It has to be one of these 3 things. Number 1, you want to get customers. Number 2, you want to get team members. Or number 3, you want to get followers. And I want you to let me know what your outcome is in the chat. Do you want to get customers? Do you want to get team members? Or do you want to get followers? And I don't want you to say both or all of them. I want you to, because otherwise that's like me saying, there are 3 ways to go. Pick one and you go, I want to go on all 3. So you start going up the first path and then you're like, oh, actually. And you then come back and you go up the second path. Oh, actually, I don't like this path. And you come back and you go up the third path. No, you know what? The first path was the best. And you're confusing yourself. You have a lack of clarity. And clarity is key. Clarity is needed. Team members, customers, followers, teamies, team members, customers, team members, followers, and then turn them into team members, or turn them into customers. Now, yes, if you want, you could attract followers and then look to upgrade them into customers and then look to upgrade them into team members. That's what you could do, right? However, that's going to take a long time. And it might take too long. So if you have the certainty where you're like, I'm going to do this business no matter what, I'm going to be in this business for years and years and years and years and years, then maybe that's your strategy. But if you're someone who needs or wants to make a win in the next 10, 20, 30 days, that's not going to be where you want to be. In fact, let me know, give me a number. How many days is too long for you to go and recruit your next rep? Like if it takes like 5 days, you're like, that's fine. If it takes 10 days, that's fine. 20 days, that's fine. But if it took you like 37 days to get your new team member, you start thinking, oh, is this actually ever going to work? Like, what is that number? Like, I want you to think about that. Like, how long, how many days would it be is like too long to get your next big recruit? Okay, 30 days. I think 30 days is probably about right. It's probably about right. Okay? So, you've got to know your outcome. So, once you know who you want to help, and then you have your outcome, here's the next key. And it's amazing how this all flows. And this is why this is Attraction Marketing 101. All right? You've then got to know the pains of the outcome. Let me explain. If you want customers, what are the pains that your product can solve? If you want team members, what are the pains that or joining your team can solve, or your business can solve? There we are. If you want followers, what are the pains you can solve for your followers? So let's say, and you guys let me know, what product sector is your product in? Like what product, like the product that you sell, the flagship, the hero product, the number one bestseller, like what is a standout pain that solves? Or what sector are you in? Are you in skincare? Do you solve wrinkles? Are you in health and wellness? Do you solve like fat loss? Are you in travel? Do you solve like getting better deals? Are you in finance? Do you solve people understanding the financial education? Are you in utilities and you solve the problem of people spending too much money on their gas and electric? Are you like, what are you in? Travel. We got travel here. We got perfume here. Beauty and wellness, travel, collagen, travel sector, travel. Okay, cool. So now what you're going to do is you're going to use a tool that is probably going to make Google irrelevant in the next 5 years. It's called ChatGPT. Some of you guys have heard it. Some of you guys haven't. And I want you to go onto ChatGPT and I want you to say something like this. I have a product in the utilities space, or I have a product in the health and wellness space. I have a product in the beauty space. I have a product in the fragrance space. I have a product in the travel space. And I want to know what the absolute biggest pains my ideal customer has. And guess what? It's going to give you a shed load of pains. And if you don't like the ones that it spits out at you, ask it for more. These are great. Give me more. Please always say your please and thank yous to ChatGPT because AI is going to rule the world and it better have a good history of you. Otherwise, whoo, it ain't going to be such a fun life for you. All right. Now, what about the team? Hey, ChatGPT, I have a network marketing business that can help people all around the world, or that can help people in the UK and the US make extra income online. What are the top 10 pains that people have that need to join my team? Thank you. Say your please and thank yous. Manners cost nothing. Manners maketh man. Right? So, it's then going to spit out a load of pains. Okay? Then what about followers? Hey, ChatGPT, hope you're having a great day. Remember, be a good human being. Hey, ChatGPT, hope you're having a great human being. On social media, I help women to get better at their yoga poses. What are my ideal followers' pains? Or what are the top 10 pains that my ideal followers are going through right now? And it's going to spit out 5, 10, 20 different pains. Here's the thing. This is where it's so important. And I hope that if you don't get any other value outside of what I've said or what I'm doing today, this is the thing that you remember the most. The pain is the pitch. Sorry for my friends on Instagram because you can probably just say the pain. But the pain is the pitch. The pain is the pitch. The pain is the pitch. So when you are doing your lives, your stories, your reels and your posts, are you talking about the pain, yes or no? Because if you're not, no wonder why you ain't attracting people. No wonder why. Like, oh, Frazer, my attraction marketing sucks at the moment. Yeah, because you're on there and going, hey everyone, just in Singapore, living the dream. The hell? That's nurturing. You attract people, you nurture them, you convert them. The pain is the pitch. So in your reels, the hook is the pain. But Frazer, I don't know how to create a hook with the pain. Guess who does? ChatGPT. Remember to say your please and thank yous. Hey ChatGPT, how can I create a hook for my Instagram reel based on the pains above? We'll say, yeah, sure. Are you tired of waking up and looking in the mirror and going, who's that scary old hag? Then this video is for you. Instead of, if you want to remove the ring, or instead of, if you want a better skincare product, this video is for you. It's like, no, boring, yawn. If you're not telling stories, you're selling. If you're not talking about the pain, you're not focusing on other people, you're focusing on yourself. And therefore, you're trying to be interesting instead of being interested. Which, by the way, is the key to online marketing, is the key to attraction marketing. Be interested and not interesting. Okay. Now, last point. the person who instigates wins. The person who instigates wins. The days of people filling up your inbox are over. The days of you being able to post saying, looking for 3 motivated individuals, message me, and then following up the next day going, my inbox is on fire. No, it's not. Those days are over for the majority of people. Instead, you've got to give people a reason to hit the follow button, the add friend button, or that comment button. And when someone follows you, adds you as a friend, or comments, you've then got to go out there and instigate the conversation. You've got to go out there and say, hey, thanks for following. You've got to go out there and say, hey, great to be connected with you. You've got to go out there and say, hey, thanks so much for the comment. How's things? You've got to instigate the conversation instead of trying to investigate the reason why people aren't messaging you. Okay? So, if there's anything on this video that you got value in, here's what I would love for you to do. Share it with a friend. Right? I'm gonna save this onto my YouTube and my Facebook and onto Instagram. And once it is uploaded, then just go on that share button and send it to a few of the people in your team. Send it to a few friends who you know would benefit from Attraction Marketing 101. We go live here every single Tuesday, 6 p.m. UK time. I know this is at 5:30 p.m. UK time because I've got another commitment at 6 p.m. Sometimes that will happen, but I'm going to do my absolute best to continue these lives going on. I will be in the Maldives this time next week. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Staying at a bucket list resort that Svetlana and I have wanted to stay for the last 4 or 5 years, and we're finally making it happen. So this time next week, I'll have just arrived in the Maldives. So depending on the internet connection will depend on whether I go live or not. It will be very dark there, so I won't really be able to won't be able to show you much. But I will hopefully be able to go live from the beach. Beach money, baby. And yeah, as long as you guys feel that you get value and show me that you get value by sharing these and engaging with these, I will continue to do them. And I hope that the last 17 minutes has been a value of your time as much as it has been for my time. All right? So I appreciate you guys. Big love to each and every single one of you. Go use ChatGPT. Find those pains. And remember, the pain is the pitch. See you in a bit. Bye, guys. Ciao.